The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remarks. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Dudley. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Both these teams love to keep it on the ground, and they have guys who can carry the load.
Times change where you're seeing two senior running backs go at it, right? Like back in the day, oh, you got so many hits, you got so many takes on the body. Well, NIL, these guys are getting paid a little bit better. These two guys been around the block, Palmer. We know who they are. We know what they are. And I know this means a lot. Who wants to show off the most and say, hey, wait a minute, we talking about my NFL draft? Remember, I showed this guy up. Like, our team won, I had the better day.
Yeah, and both of these guys are going to get their touches in this game. Make no mistake about it. Both offenses are predicated on the ability to control the line of scrimmage and run the football. And what I like about these two guys, they are home run hitters. Don't blink. It takes one play.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Creates a little room. Could be an alley. They get it on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a fourth down conversion.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit if they were going to win.
Running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him, the offense goes through him. You gotta love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now...
There he goes! Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're dealing with a second and long. On the option. He'll pitch it. They bring him down. The option run to perfection, and it will move the chains. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're in for a touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Georgia's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to...
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Bringing it back. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working that left side now. Bust through behind his pad. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. 2nd down coming up. Bunch formation for these receivers. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. The Dogs have had a long history of scrappy and efficient quarterbacks. Add a little star power to it, and you've got something working.
You definitely get a little extra something. We see it all across college football. You find that dude at the quarterback spot. It takes you from good to great, and you've seen that with Georgia over the last several seasons.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. And the Dogs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 3rd down, red zone play, crowd alive. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Firing to the right, complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Oh, better look out! Crosses the 30. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Might have a chance. Past the 10. No one's going to get him. Touchdown. Heroes always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Dogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's got an open man. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Timeout on the field, and that's the second call by Georgia. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Bring in the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Bulldogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, that was a huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here at halftime. It had been tough sledding here in the first half. Only a field goal before they finally got into the end zone. So still a lot of work to do. You're still trailing on the scoreboard. But that's going to do a lot for their confidence, I think, before heading into the second half.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Only 7 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's see how they play it here on 1st and 10. At the 35, he's open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Looking downfield on first down. Lofts one deep down the right side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. Let's start with South Alabama taking on the number 16 team, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. And it's the Jaguars, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course. So how they handle things from here will define this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Gets it to him on the screen. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Just keep slinging it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Temple. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed them for the defensive holding penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Running inside, it's Temple. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The play-action fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the sack comes from the middle linebacker, who is the quarterback of the defense. Not only does he get everybody lined up, make all the calls, play the run, he can also rush the passer and sack quarterbacks. What a job.
Zings it complete to the right. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Dogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're going to run it. Makes one man miss. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Might as well stick with him. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This crowd knows when to bring it. With the run on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The only drama left, awaiting the clock to run out, gives us a minute to check out the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country and get a win like this late in the season, and that really adds some strength to your playoff resume. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the field goal unit is on the field. This field goal would make it a one-possession game, and the crowd trying to get in this guy's head. just drives it between the uprights. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This team has answered every challenge all season. Unbeaten so far, but now facing the possibility of being knocked off late in the year. They've made it this far, undefeated, but a massive challenge unfolding right now to try to keep that perfect record.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute super.
There's some room. He's at the 40, at the 20. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the fourth quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. And the extra point splits the uprights and the lead balloons to 15. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to...
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on second. Oh, he's got some space. Timeout on the field, and that's the second call by Georgia. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. It's first down from the 11. Trying to run, it's Humphries. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Now the toss. Hard running there. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable fourth quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Takes it from the gun on third down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. It's a running room. And he's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play. And what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Bulldog!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
Turning it on! And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. Looking to throw. It's complete to the right. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. 2nd and goal for this offense. On the move. Gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab down the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And this guy continues to pour on the stats. That's why he's in the Heisman picture, right? Had over 100 receiving yards last week. He's off to a great start today. Defenses just can't figure this guy out.
To the air on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Breaks loose. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. The Dogs will hustle to the line. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Bulldogs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Defense dropping into soft coverage. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty.
Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. And the Longhorns will kick off first, and here we go. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. What a performance he had in their last game, putting up more than 300 yards on the ground. This is what we expected, this crowd ready to make its presence known. Finds a little space. Makes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this one.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back.
Maybe a crease. He's at the 20. Touchdown.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field for the first time in this game. When you get to this point in the season, Jesse, and you're in the Heisman Trophy race like this guy is, every decision, every play, every move will be magnified today.
No question this guy has the numbers, but what he's also had is Heisman moments in big games with a lot of people watching. He has stepped up, and he's played his best football from the quarterback position. And, David, I think that's the biggest key now here at the end of the season for him, determining whether or not he can win the trophy.
And we're voters, Jesse, right? That's what we look for. Like, were you big time when your team needed the most, when you played great competition? And so far, he's checking all the boxes, man. He's been elite of elite. Finishing the season strong right here could be the final cherry on the sundae.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Play action. Here's Manning. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He's got great speed. There he goes. Open it up.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a head back. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof, and
Point splits the uprights. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Manning with a play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Winston. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. Arch is going to throw for it. Makes the catch. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. He might just try to keep it away from this guy after a house call came after the first punt. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Oh, he's got a chance. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the RPO, complete. There, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. He's up to 94 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. On the option. Now the pitch. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down.
Here's a little room there. The 20. He's at the 10. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
They call it the option because there's so many options on the play. There's so many things they can do. The defense did a good job taking away the quarterback, but, man, they lost track of the running back. Great blocking. Running back takes it all the way for the huge touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Number 97, set to kick it away. Texas.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gets the back moving. Arch Madness. Looking down the middle. It's caught. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today.
Snags it, and there's running room. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Art's going to spin it again. That's caught. It's Lindsey. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Manning tries to pick it up on third down. Rushes on him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And here comes the field goal unit. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
Crosses the 45. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. Finds his big tight end. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Manning. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We begin with a look in on Iowa State taking on the number 16, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
They're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Got a little grass.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
To throw, Manning. Working that wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Motion from the wide receiver. Manning lines up in the gun on third down. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Runs for the tackle. Picks up the first down. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. They're going to ride this running back. At the 20, he's got space. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury for defense.
Maybe some room here. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Handoff from the gun. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
The Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a 1st down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. The drama has been drained out of this game, but not so for the playoff race. Let's take a look at the projected playoff bracket here in Week 13, and not much time to shore up that resume. Here's Manning to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up third and goal.
Third down from the gun, Manning. Looking to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on fourth and goal. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the away team sideline, there is so much enthusiasm on the sideline right now. This running back has been brilliant today. Over 200 yards rushing, and he continues to run strong. The coaches told us he gets stronger as the game goes on. We'll see how much longer they keep him out there. With a big lead, he has been brilliant so far today. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball, and like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. On the option. Now the toss. There's a crease. He's forced out of bounds at the 23-yard line. A good pickup to give this offense some operating room.
For the offense.
Well, we know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Here comes the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Second down after the offense recovered its own fumble. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Breaks into the open. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. And that might be a dagger. They've pushed the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire...
Oh, they try to trick him. The holder wants to pass. They get to him, and boy, did this defense need that.
Number 97, set to advance on the football. 6-6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Arch to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Winston. Could not make his way to the corner. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Lindsey. Powers through the defender. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Longhorns come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, they are so hyped up for their running back. This star has proven that he is somebody who should be in the national conversation. Another stellar performance today, and we're not even done yet. Over 200 yards rushing. His team has the lead, and he has been someone they can lean on and count on every possession. Back to you.
Holly, thank you.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of
a special moment in the college football calendar. The SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Tremendous build-up to decide the championship in the Southeastern Conference. It's the Tennessee Volunteers. It's the home team. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with Tennessee's head coach before the game. His message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. What a special season with this group so far. To navigate through this conference schedule without a single stumble, to be undefeated at this stage. Now, can they get the important job done and win the conference trophy?
Chris, I think you would agree with me. I think one of the more difficult things to do is to be an undefeated in this situation and go out there and play with freedom. So many times we see teams try to protect that record versus go out there and just execute the game plan. If they can just go execute, there's a really good chance they're going to be champions today.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Got an opening here. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Volunteers offense takes the field. The first chance we hadn't seen them today. Some of the impact players we expect to step up today. Look, their teams are in position to win a conference championship, Joel. It's time for these guys to perform.
Chris, the reality is that if you performed really well during the course of the year, you're also a leader. So it's not just what you can do from a production standpoint, but when you get into a championship environment, how do you lead? What are the things that you do and say that elevates the play of your teammates around you?
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the Vols will have to kick it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they'll kick it away here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. The offense with three tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge. Let them get after the quarterback.
Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking for a gap. It's Gordon. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a wide receiver screen. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. The ball is hustled to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a 1st down.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Nice grab. It's Hardy. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
Makes it look easy. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it will still be 4th down. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Open field ahead. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Now here he goes. Inside the 10.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. On the ground, it's Gordon. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
He keeps it. Can he convert? They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. As the 1st down is still going. He goes out of bounds inside the 45.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
This is something I'm so impressed with.
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's got space. He's in the clear. Inside the 10.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not 1, not 2, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, this is what I love about the RPO. Look at this. It's just an easy concept, but if you make the right read, you get it on the left flat, and it's a nice little completion. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And he'll set up to throw. Screen to the wide receiver. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Volunteers will line up to boot it away. Perfect aim and good loft on this one. That punch sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Look out, he's got space ahead. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Fights through a tackle. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Offense won't snap it. They'll spend a timeout before the second down. They still have 1 more in their pocket. He breaks into the clear. Look out, off and running. Past the 10.
Chris, this one feels like the dagger. Now up big right before the half. Able to execute, get it into the end zone. There's not a lot of hope on that opposite sideline heading into the locker room.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. And the Volunteers will spend the first of their 3 timeouts here. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Passes the 40. Powerful running into the secondary. Inside the 20.
I mean, that's just a massive score. And, Chris, what I love most about it is that they left no time on the clock for the opposition. And they're going to head into the locker room with a nice lead and all the momentum in this game.
See if they can convert the point after. He's missed it. The extra point is no good. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. Powering through a tackle. Oh, he's in the clear now. Goes out of bounds after a big gain. He's just short of the 45. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking tackles. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And the Volunteers will line up on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They'll run the option. And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you end it in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. He's in the clear. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. First down here for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Touchdown, Volunteers. Still no answer for this offense.
right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. He's got a crease. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. He's got some space. Look out. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Looking for his big tight end. What a catch!
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Takes the handoff. It's Morris.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it cost the offense 5. The delay of game backs him up. Now second and long after the unforced error. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pulls it in. It's Morris. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Vols will bring their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the illusion. Speed from the return man. Time to check in now with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Hey guys, down here on the home team sideline, I can see this team is excited about what's in store right now. They are the national champions from last year, but they know this conference championship is the next step to repeating. You can see the focus, the calm. Guys are really getting each other excited to close out this fourth quarter strong. One step away from their other goals that are bigger, but this conference title is within their sights. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Got an opening here. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Game is fully wrapped up with the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. QB keeper all the way.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, at least there's some positivity here. This is good for film. You get back in there Sunday night, Monday morning. At least there's something to hang your hat on for this offense. Maybe build towards next week. But I tell you, today, this has been massively disappointing.
Backing up an undefeated regular season with a conference championship. You know the old saying, just control what you can control. This team, Joel, has done all that they can do. They have to wait and see where the committee places them now.
I would anticipate it's one of those top 4 seeds. As an undefeated, they're likely looking at a long layoff and a bye. And the entire question for this coaching staff will be about freshness and rhythm. Can they retain rhythm and get fresh and healthy? That's going to be the challenge moving forward.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football play. Greetings and welcome to a very special moment on the annual sports calendar. The Heisman Trophy ceremony presented by EA Sports. Inside the Tiburon Theater, I'm Chris Fowler. So proud to bring you Heisman Trophy night every year. So many memories come out of this night. Each of these guys have hung out together, got to know each other better, but ultimately, the night's going to belong to one guy. One name will be read here, and one man will have that life-changing moment and forever be known as a Heisman Trophy winner. These are nervous times for these guys. The announcement just moments away. They've gotten to New York City, not by focusing on it, but once you're here, man, they want to win it. And every past winner has told me this is really a nervous time for them. They're this close to the trophy, but will they get a chance to lift it? It's an honor, of course, to be a finalist. All these guys have enjoyed their experience, but ultimately, the night belongs to one man. We're about to find out who's going to be this season's Heisman Trophy winner. And one more look at this year's Heisman finalist. One of these guys is about to experience a life-changing moment. Okay, we've kept them waiting long enough. All of us want to know who is going to win the trophy for this season. And here we go. This season, the Heisman Memorial Trophy is awarded to senior quarterback